You think the Sport Watch would be the more durable of the models, but good luck to those folks out there with those Apple Watches.
That's painful, especially like when you drop your phone, and I mean, they're so expensive.
So expensive. Anyway, we'll bring in J.D. Hayworth. We're going to talk a little bit more about what took place over the weekend. And White House Correspondents' dinner, J.D., have you ever been in attendance?
No, I was invited once, but the invitation was rescinded. It seems that a certain publication, I'll remain nameless, confused J.D. Hayworth and J.C. Watts. And so they said, look, we want you to come speak at the dinner. Well, it did just the initials.
Most folks would not confuse the two if anybody knows J.C. Watts. But we did want to play a soundbite from President Obama and get your reaction. Let's take a listen.
After the midterm elections, my advisors asked me, Mr. President, do you have a bucket list? And I said, well, I have something that rhymes with bucket list. Take executive action on immigration? Bucket.
All right, fair enough. But, J.D., does this event serve any purpose other than giving the president a platform to say what he really thinks deep down inside?
Well, it does give White House reporters a chance, given the philosophical dispensation toward the president and his unremittingly extremist leftist views. It gives those in the press corps the chance to drop any pretense of objectivity, not that they too often show it. Oh, sure, occasionally in the press briefings, they will give Josh Earnest a tough time, but by and large, one of the worst kept secrets in Washington is the fact that the Washington press corps actively roots for Mr. Obama and his agenda. And what you saw on Saturday night was just the fusion of that agenda and imported personalities from Hollywood sitting there with what is known as Hollywood for the cosmetically challenged. According to John McCain, that's Washington, D.C. Yeah, I got to give John credit for that. We may not agree on everything, but on that line, McCain was absolutely right.
Did anything make you laugh, though?
Oh, sure. I think it's funny. I do think this president has it different. Most presidents engage in self-deprecating humor. This guy, he figures he's Teflon. He's going to do whatever he wants, and that joke he offered, which culturally may be apropos, though there's something probably you don't want to use on a family show, he just absolutely believes that there was something he said, not in jest, but very seriously. He said it the day after the midterm elections, some inane line about, I listened to the millions who did not vote. Kind of curious. In other words, he is going to do what he wants to do, and he sees the Republican leadership is not going to move to stop him. The Speaker of the House and the Senate Majority Leader are basically going, hey, hands off, scared. We might be called racist, and so that's what you see.
We're running out of time, so real quickly we want to go to this next topic. One of the lawyers who argued in favor of overturning California's same-sex marriage ban sat down with NBC's Chuck Todd. Take a quick listen. We want to get your reaction.
This has to do with equal rights. What we're saying is that you can't deprive a loving couple of marriage simply based on their sexual orientation. Just like you can't deprive a loving biracial couple of the right to get married. The Supreme Court held that many, many years ago.
So the legal battle is set. Supreme Court tomorrow. Your thoughts?
It spoke volumes. NBC uses the headline marriage equality. Once you accept that definition, remember 9/10 of this is how you define the issue. And again, it just points out the unremitting lean to the left of the Washington press corps. Was smart on the part of those who want to advocate same-sex marriage to get David Boies, who argued the case for Gore in 2000, and Ted Olson, who argued the case for George W. Bush in 2000, to join together on this issue. But it's more atmospherics than it is constitutional law, and we'll see the justices basically listen to the courtroom of public opinion.
All right.
All right. Thanks, J.D. Coming up later, a former president